All right, guys, part two. So, in part one, we covered lights, tracking systems, um, kennels, dog food, dogs. Pretty much covered it all. What I want to touch on, though, is puppies. Um, everybody, and when I say everybody, I'm talking to myself as well. Everybody's thought, hey, I'll just go out and buy me a pup, train it myself, and it'll be great. I'll get a little time in with it, and it'll run tree coons. Well, it might not. Um, I used to train puppies years ago. They are the most rewarding and the most frustrating thing you can deal with if you're coon hunting trying to get this dog to run and tree coons. When that dog, the switch flips on him, he goes down through there and he trees coons. Is the most rewarding thing after putting in many hours in the woods with him that there ever was. So my suggestion on getting a puppy: don't just go out and grab a puppy. Find out about the mom, the dad. Find out if they sound the way you want them to sound. Because I like the older black and tan sound. I like the ball on track. I like a good locate. I like a chop on tree. Um, Ranger's mom and dad, they're both ball on track. They're both chop on tree. This guy, on the other hand, he's ball on track. When I had him as a 3 year old, he would give a decent locate and then roll into a chop. But the problem is, like I said, the guy that got him after he was first trained as a puppy put him on chain with no water for a day or two, so he's lost most of his voice. So um, he's not that great right now as far as sounding, and he's 7. That's not going to change. I mean, we fed him honey and other things to try to help him, and we did get some of his voice back. Um, he's not no he's not going to probably go out and win the UKC World Champion between now and the time he leaves here. He is a bench show champion and a water race champion. He's a heck of a swimmer, and he's a good looking houndy dog. Um, and we're hunting him in hunts. We're trying to get him tuned up, be tuned up, but all this tuning up that I'm doing for him is for that puppy, because he's my project. He is my goal. And like I said before, there's some traits that this one has. He's the only blue tick I've ever owned, but there are traits that he has that I really do like about him. You know, so I'm probably gonna find a female to breed him to, or find a female that I like that I would like to hunt to buy and breed him to her. So I can get a puppy out of him. He's never been bred that I know of, anyway. So anyway, back to puppies. If you're gonna buy a puppy, find out about the mom and dad. You don't have to be a blue tick, black and tan, walker, leopard, plot, yard dog. It don't matter. Find out about the mom and dad. Find out if that's something you would like, because some of the traits in the mom and dad are going to be passed down to those pups. Maybe not all of them. Some of the stuff you can train out of them, some of it you can't. So find out, what do you like about the mom? What don't you like about it? Is it stuff that you can fix and train out of the puppy? Another thing is, those kennels are to keep the dogs in, but if you get a puppy, Twisted, I don't get him out and play with him every day. I love on him when he trees coons. I rub him in the afternoons when I come home and I wash his dog pen out and feed him. Ranger, on the other hand, if you can see, his door's open. I'm here at the house today. He's out running with the chickens and the ducks and the kids, and you know he don't think he's just out playing. But I call him to me. When he comes to me, I pet him up, because there ain't nothing more frustrating than 2:30 in the morning trying to get your hands on a dog because you got to go to work the next morning. You have to spend time with that dog. You have to spend time with the puppy. You got to put in the hours to get the results that you want in the end. When you buy these dogs that are, 17, 18 months old, 24 months old, and, they'll come to you. They'll treat coons and stuff like that. Somebody spent time with that dog to get him to that point. Twisted's that way. I didn't do it. I bought him that way. I'm sure it was Tyler, the guy I got him from, spent time with him and got him to that point. If 600 yards, I can call him. Ranger, I'm just trying to get him to come to me from across the yard right now. So spend time with your pups. Don't just think you're going to drag them out of that dog pen at 12 months old and they're going to run, go treat coons and come to you. If they don't know you, they're not going to come to you. You're going to be, they may be gathered around a tree where you can catch him up or whatever and put him on a dog leash. But, I want a little more out of my pup than that, So just be ready. When you get ready to spend the money to buy a pup, be ready for, I'm going to say, a 2-year commitment. I'm going to say probably by the end of 2 years, you're going to know if that pup's what you want or, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something someone else wants. Tell a guy if you're getting rid of the pup, tell him why. Don't just tell him, hey, he'll treat coons and leave it at that. Hey, be honest with him. Let him know why. Hey, he's jumping at the tree. I don't like that. I don't know how to stop it. And if that's the only thing you don't like, ask somebody. They can help you with it. That's his problem. Never been able to break him. He jumps at the tree. The guy I sold him to said he had him broke of it. I had another guy tell me some other ways to break him of it, and we're going to try those ways, even though he's 7. Because that's the number one thing I don't like, is because I don't think he trees hard enough because he's jumping up and down. So find the mom and dad that you like. If you're going to buy a pup, buy the pup. From day one when you bring him home, start working with him. Ranger has been for rides in the truck when I go to the store, rides in the dog box. He already knows don't bark in the dog box. We got a collar on him and a leash on him, and he's, trained to walk on the leash now. And there's still things we're working on. He's not perfect by no means, but you got to spend time with these dogs to get them where you want them. So, anyway, they let my daughter's little dog out of the house I see there, so I'm going to have to stop the video and go shut the dog door because she will eat up all the dog food. But in closing, if you're going to buy a pup, make sure you're ready to commit to spend the time for him and the time that it takes to get him where you want him at. And the other thing is, check the mom and dad out. Make sure it's something you want. Go hunting with them if you have that opportunity. I took Michael Barnes sent me a video of the mom and dad, how they were hunted. I liked what I heard. I liked what I seen. That's what I went off of when I bought Ranger. So far, it's been good. As you can tell, he's going to have a pretty good mouth on him. So, anyway, guys, if you have questions, feel free to ask. If I can't answer them, I'll just tell you I don't know. But maybe, hey, I can ask somebody that I know. Maybe we can find out. So, anyway, just remember, take your time when looking for a dog. Get the dog that suits you. If you're getting a puppy, check out the mom and dad first. Like I said, go hunt with them if you can. And not buy a puppy. And just remember, keep them treated.